remember to pamper yourself sometimes. Remember to just take a breath. Let me tell you, I love cooking. I love cooking. I like try to keep my house clean. As much as it can be, when you have a child that is throwing things, just as you're sweeping, she's throwing. It's almost like they sent her to you. But one chore that I really don't like is doing dishes. Oh my God. Because for me, it's like it's never ending. And so when I used to do dishes, I used to get stressed when I see it again. I'm like, oh, another plate in it, and I'm cleaning. After some time, I'm like, I don't know. These plates are not human beings. They won't die if they wait. So now I do dishes. When I'm really tired, I'm exhausted. Rather than stand and be doing the dishes angrily, and then when my child comes to me, mommy, I answer, what? Because of plate. Because of plate. I shout at my child. I stopped. Like 2 years now, the dishes can wait until I'm ready. And she calls me, yes dear, and we play and we talk and we do everything. The dishes will wait until I'm psychologically ready for them. What am I saying? You don't have to do everything immediately. You don't have to do everything immediately, especially chores. Why? Because you are doing all the finance, you are doing all the planning for the home. Yesterday I was sleeping, and then I suddenly remembered, oh, I'm not sure if I shut the window properly. I had to come downstairs. You're doing everything. Clap for yourself. Some little things can wait. Anything that you must do now that will make you start raising your voice and shout. And I'm talking to myself, by the way. I'm talking to myself. I have to remind myself. I have to remind myself not to be so stressed that I take it out of my child. Because we can't lose twice now. We've already lost in the fact that our marriage broke, or some people that unfortunately lost their spouses. That's a loss. It's not forever. There's no loss that is forever. In the sense that we can be happy again. We can find good partners again. You understand what I'm saying? But in the sense of we lost in that way, we can now lose in the second way by making our children unhappy. You will lose. If you raise children that are unhappy, if you raise children that are not well attached, please read up the attachment theory. When I talk, I try to just throw in, give people some assignment. Go and read up attachment theory. How important it is for your child to be attached to you, to feel secure, to have a secure base in you. That wherever that child is, when the child grows, when the child is far away somewhere and something happens, they are confused, or a little girl that is in uni for the first time, that has grown and is now in uni, and men are talking to her and she's not sure, she can call you, mommy, so and so said this. I'm not sure. What do you think? Well, you want to say, don't listen to him. Is it but you can't say that. What did he say again? Did he say don't mind him, Jerry? Because once you tell them no, never, that's where he's going to, that's where she's going to, especially girls. Let me not debate. I'm in front of debating. My point is, let your children feel safe with you. How will they feel safe with you? When they call you, they know sometimes, they know when they're getting on your nerves and you have to raise your voice, and they know, even my child, she will laugh. He knows she went too far. Like when I pick up the phone, the moment I pick up the phone, mommy, like it's only me who is that on the phone. But generally speaking, they hug you. And when your child hug, mommy, I want a hug. Stop everything you're doing and hug that child. That's my motto. Whatever, she knows me. Whatever I'm doing, she can say I want this, I can ignore her when I know she's just being silly. When she can try all kinds of things. But once she says, mommy, I want a hug, hug her. Hug them. Laugh with them. Sit on the floor sometimes, roll on the floor. Let them be attached to you. Let them feel safe in your space. Because if you use the irritation from your broken relationship or your broken marriage, if you continue in that, if you don't get over that and you carry it on to raise your children, you are a two-time loser. Your children will not be secure. If you're a woman that is constantly crying in front of your children, in front of little children, you are constantly, I'm not saying we can't break down once in a while. That's also part of them understanding what it is to be an adult. And once in a while, an adult can also be sad. But that is every day. When a little child comes home, that even if the child was playing in school, once the child sees you, because your face is sad, the child's face will automatically go sad as well, because this is mommy. This is how we are in our house. We're sad. No, please, no. No. Don't do that to your children. They didn't send you a message. They didn't pick your husband or your wife for you. So put that, compartmentalize, put that aside for their sakes. Laugh, play, be silly. Do you remember how to be silly? Be silly for your children. Then that depression, I don't know how you deal with your hurt and your pain. The only way I know is to talk to God about it. I talk to God, I pray, I cry, I pray, I feel better. I hear a voice in my heart that will tell me something, I feel better, I move on. If I need to talk to someone, I call my pastor, I talk to my pastor, he encourages me. For years, I feel better. But don't make it a habit to be crying, sad in front of your children because of their father or their mom. Don't be angry. Don't transfer aggression on your children. Your father. You're just like your father. You're just like, especially women. You're just like your father. You're just like your father. Hey, please. Please stop. They are just like whatever you make them. They are just like whatever you raise them to be. They're a clean slate. Even if you see traits, yes, there's this discussion about nurture or nature, and I believe strongly that it's a bit of both. Children, I believe strongly that some people believe children are they are a consequence of their environment. They become what their environment is. Yes. Some people also feel like whatever, they are born, they already have some traits because of how they are born. I believe they are a bit of both. So let's even say, for argument's sake, you give birth to a child and the father was whatever the father was, or the mother, and you see those traits of that child. You are the one, you are raising that child. If the child is always being in a certain way, but you're countering it by being soft, by being kind, by being this, that there's hope. But when you now emphasize that negative thing and tell that child, you're just like your dad, you're just like your mom, you are this, you are that child will become that. And if that child is anything like me, me, if you say I'm bad, I'll be bad to you. That's how I am. That's how I was as a child. If you say I'm this, I'm that, I won't even try. I won't even try. I'll be that. Better pray your children are not like that. If they're like that, you're in trouble. Better say they are good, and say they are nice, and say they are sweet, so that you will get the good out of them. What am I saying? It's not easy. It's not easy for even two parents, talk more of one. It's not. Find your village. Find strength from wherever you get strength from. Don't lock yourself in. Don't lock yourself up and push your children away. Don't be sad to the point where you can't be a good mother or father to those children. Love yourself by fighting for yourself. Because even more than your children, you are important. You deserve love.